We've got another GCExperts client landing a federal award, and today it's Andy and Bob over at NBT Construction and Supply. These guys have been part of the GCExperts family longer than almost anyone, and once you know their story, this win will make perfect sense. NBT just pulled in a federal project worth a little over $184,000 to replace a boiler at the federal prison complex in Bryan, Texas. And let me tell you, boiler replacements in a secured federal environment are not simple tasks. You're dealing with mechanical systems, shutdown windows, safety protocols, controlled access, coordination with facility operations. Every detail matters. And Andy and Bob get it right. They've been getting it right for years, but before I break down the project, I want to give you a little bit of history because their story is one of the greatest examples of what belief, commitment, and action can do when you're trying to win federal work. Back in 2010, Andy desperately wanted to come to the GCExperts workshop, but he didn't have the money. He believed in the idea. He believed in the opportunity. He believed federal work could change everything for his business, but belief alone doesn't cover the cost. Bob, on the other hand, Bob had a little money, not a lot, but enough, and he was willing to take the risk. And here's the wild part. Bob had no idea what the GCExperts workshop even was. He didn't know the curriculum. He didn't know the system. He didn't know what he was signing up for. He just trusted Andy. And he trusted the possibility. So he put the money together for both of them to come down to Texas and learn how to find, bid, negotiate, and perform federal projects anywhere in the country. And then came the moment that became GCExperts history. At the end of the workshop, we asked Andy the same question we ask everyone. Andy, what's the value compared to the investment you made to be here? And Andy gave one of the greatest answers we've ever heard. He said, Doug, I don't know if this is worth $10,000 or $1 billion, but I don't feel like I got cheated out of my money. That line has stayed with us for 14 years because Andy was right. He didn't get cheated. He got equipped. He got prepared. He got a roadmap. And he and Bob have been winning federal opportunities ever since. Win after win, year after year, across multiple scopes, building a federal performing business brick by brick. And this new win, this boiler replacement, is just another example of what happens when you commit to the system and keep executing. Now let me break down the project. This job involves removing an aging boiler system at a federal prison, installing a new one, coordinating shutdown and startup procedures, ensuring safety throughout the process, and making sure everything complies with mechanical, electrical, and life safety requirements inside an operational correctional facility. You're working in a controlled environment. You've got background checks, equipment restrictions, timing controls, and logistics that need to be planned down to the minute. The government cannot afford mistakes on projects like this. They don't award these jobs to unproven companies. They award them to firms they trust, firms that have demonstrated year after year that they can deliver. Andy and Bob have earned that level of trust. For years, they've been showing up with clean proposals, accurate pricing, strong communication, and a level of professionalism that stands out in the federal marketplace. They don't hesitate, they don't overthink, they don't sit around waiting for perfect timing. They move, they bid, they execute. And that's why they are where they are today. If you look at NBT Construction and Supply's history, what you'll see is consistency. Mechanical work, facility upgrades, maintenance projects, replacements, repairs. They've touched almost every category a seasoned federal performing firm touches. Because winning in the federal space isn't about scoring one big win. It's about building momentum. It's about becoming the team the government wants to work with again and again. Andy and Bob are living proof of that. Their discipline, their willingness to invest in themselves, their refusal to quit, their ability to communicate professionally, that's why they win. That's why the government continues to choose them. That's why this boiler replacement award isn't a surprise. It's a continuation. And let me talk directly to the people listening. There is so much opportunity in this space, more than most people even realize. The government is repairing, replacing, upgrading, and maintaining infrastructure constantly, year round, regardless of what the economy is doing. And the people who win are the ones who take action, the ones who show up, the ones who put in the work, the ones who refuse to stay stuck. Andy and Bob made a decision in 2010 that changed the trajectory of their entire business, and they've proven year after year that the federal system rewards consistency, not luck. So if you want similar results, if you want to stop guessing and start winning, go to gcexperts.com/Zoom. Schedule a call with me. Let's talk about your business, your goals, and what your federal path can look like. Andy, Bob, huge congratulations again. Another win, another milestone, and I already know there's more coming. See you in the next one.